Good morning, my friends. It's Chrissy from Knittin in the Heights. It is a gloriously relaxing Saturday morning. It is rainy and chilly outside, which is perfect knitting weather for the autumn. I plan literally on pretty much just knitting today. Gabe and I might go, I might just take a little walk outside to grab some stuff like at a store or something like that. I kind of don't really want to, so I don't know that I will. And you know what? That's okay. So today I'm just gonna make a lot of progress, I think, on my knitting. And yeah, I'm really happy with these Franken socks. These Franken socks are coming along so fast. You know, sometimes you just need a break from knitting socks for them to go fast again. And these are super fun because you're changing color all the time. Yeah, so I have just finished the heel, which is a little bit wonky, but whatever, it's fine. And yeah, I'm really happy. The colors are coming out really fun. A lot more stripy than I was anticipating. That's all right. They're socks. It's all good. And I think what I've decided to do with that one, which is stocking from Lay Family Yarns, the one that's blackish with purple. So sorry. I think I'm gonna make a second pair, or I may save it for later for a second pair of Halloween socks to add to this kind of palette that I've got going on. I may make those for Colleen or Gabriel, whoever might want them. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm like so happy with this stretchy rib, by the way. It's like super squishy and stretchy and just glorious. So yeah, I'm having fun. This morning I have been catching up on some Vlogtobers. I am currently watching Rachel from So Ray Me. Her Vlogtobers and just her podcast in general is super cozy. It's just the perfect thing for this morning. Yeah, I'm very sleepy. I may take a nap. I don't nap, but I really am sleepy. The cats keep waking me up too early. So this may become a 2-day kind of thing. I'll put it all together in one day. But since today is literally just going to be knitting, we'll see. All right, everybody. I'll check in with you later. So, midday update. Gabe and I have had our lunch. Well, he's still picking at it. And I am watching a ghost show on YouTube. If you are really into the ghosty stuff, there's this guy on his channel called Paranormal Files. And he just did a whole thing on the Chelsea Hotel in New York City. I've walked past it, like with Colleen, and it was one of the places I am planning on, telling you some of the ghost stories from. But if you want to head on over, they do a whole ghost investigation. Super fun. Anyhow, I am still plugging away this morning at my socks, and I've gotten through the gusset decreases. Gabe just popped in and jumped on the bed. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a little bit bored. So I'm going to try to get through this color, and then after that color, my plan is to just start the next color, put that down, and go ahead and take out my mitts and work on my mitts, because I do want to knit, but because I have the brain space to do more, I think I'm going to do more. Yeah.
Can I steal this?
No! Stop trying to steal my pillows!
Look up.
No! Leave me alone!
Here.
No way, Jose.
You can have $1.
No thanks. That's an invisible dollar.
I sure do. Did you die here in 1979? How did you die?
Well, hello everybody. So after binge watching 3 episodes of the new Witcher series on Netflix, and watching some podcasts, I needed to take a break. And right now I've actually just started my dinner. I'm going to be heating through, that's Gabriel singing. I'm going to be heating through a pasta sauce that I had frozen over the summer so that I can use that up. And I'm making some spaghetti right now. So I was thinking about this, and we have so many new subscribers to the channel that I thought it'd be really fun to do a very quick overview of my works in progress that are current. And it's going to be a very honest overview. So it's everything I have actually cast on, not dream knitting, not dream crochet, but actually things that are in progress. And, you know, I'm pleasantly surprised by the fact that I did work through some whips and I'm almost done with a couple. So we're just going to do this fairly quickly. So we'll start with my Moonlit Magic mitts, which are growing. I've been working on them a lot today. So this is the second one. And my son is just having a blast in the background. So there is mitt number 2. This is a pattern by Jacqueline Rivera. I'll show you mitt number 1. The yarn that I used is from Murky Depths. It is the Copper Prince, which is the dark color, and the other color is called Cornbread and Cranberries, I believe. Oh, there goes Gabe's waffle. So here's what it will look like. So I'm really close. I'm like, I think I have 20 more rounds of color work or so. Yeah, you can see that. So we're getting super close. It's like a mirror, which is cool. Yeah, I'm really excited. I will have these done by the end of the weekend. This is a long-term whip. I cast these on before last Halloween, so in 2022. So yeah, this is gonna be great to get off the needles and on my hands for this spooky season, but also spooky season and beyond. So loving this whip. I'll also show you my other most recent whip and also my most recent cast on because yeah, I got the bug to cast this on earlier this last week. So this is my Frankensock. It's made by lots of little different mini skeins, all in kind of Halloween type colors. I have a little Simply Serving progress keeper on it. Basically, I'm knitting 20 rows before I change to the next one. I knit the heel just as I normally knit a heel. So yeah, so I'm very pleased with this. And I'm gonna do a mirror effect. So yeah, I just switched to this color, then I'll go to this color. I don't have enough, I think, of the heel color. So the cuff color for the toe. So I may do something where some of it is in the heel color, some of it's in this color, or I may just choose to do it all in the heel color. I have to weigh the heel yarn first, but I know I do not have enough. I weighed this yarn and I wouldn't have enough to do both socks the same. So yeah, that's coming along beautifully as well. It's very easy vanilla knitting when my brain doesn't really want to work. Okay, so my next work in progress, I'm just gonna start picking bags up. Living in my Marauders mat bag is my tee, my Rocket Tee by Tanis Lavelli. I have put this away just for a little while, but it is a V-neck t-shirt. It'll be short sleeved. I am knitting it in Murky Depths in the colorway Nacre, which is this gray. And the colorway Innocence here in a Knit Picks 100% mulberry silk. The Nacre color also has silk content as well as merino. And they're both beautiful. It is drapey as can be, light as a cloud. It's gonna be perfect for like summer. So for right now, I'm putting this aside. I will come back to it in a little bit, but there's, I kind of want to cast on a new sweater for the upcoming season. So I'm going to put this away until it's a little bit cooler out. And that I'm doing as a knit along with my friend Josh. He could totally convince me to get it finished early just because he could. All right, a long-term whip from last year. I have Stephen West's, this was his MCal from last year. I'll put the name of the pattern down below, but I'm still on clue 1. The colors, we have Craft House Magic in this beautiful color called These Days, and it's sparkle. And the greenish yellow color is called Come On Eileen. And then the last color, I believe it's a homespun house. Yeah, it's a homespun house. Oops. And the colorway is called, it's the colorway Ash. So yeah, it is a beautiful knit, and I'm making this for a friend. So, you know, and it's actually kind of spooky colors, and it kind of looks like cobwebs. You know, who knows? Maybe I'll come back to this spooky season, but I do plan on finishing this up fairly soon-ish once I get a hankering for it. Another shawl I've been working on, and I do want to finish this sooner rather than later. And I've talked about this before because I have been working on it fairly recently. Okay, I don't want to lose any stitches. So here we go. So I'm going to put the name of the shawl below because I always get it wrong. But I'm using yarn. It's a cool pattern. It starts as a recipe. And I'm using yarn from Murky Depths and Sweet Sparrow Yarns, two of my favorite dyers. We've got this colorway here is from Sweet Sparrow Yarns, and the red colorway is from Murky Depths. I'll put the colorway names also in the description box below. But yeah, this is a great shawl. I'm on the lace, and the reason I put it down is because if I'm tired, I have a really rough time doing lace and staying focused. But the plan is, once I'm done with the color work mitts, if I don't catch something new on, because I was thinking of actually making a hat that kind of goes with that. We'll see. I would actually go back to this because I could use this as like one of my things I do while I watch TV, because I do actually do really well following charts while I'm watching TV on my computer. So yeah, it's an enjoyable knit. I have a lot of mistakes in it, and that's why I kind of put it away too, because it was just annoying me. All right, I only have two more actually current works in progress, but this is very honest. I mean, I worked through quite a few things recently, and this year in general, getting stuff off my needles, which is great, like really long-standing projects. Okay, this is probably my oldest whip currently. This is my corner-to-corner crochet blanket in fingering weight. It's humongous. It really is humongous, and I hope I don't lose any stitches. Yeah. It's going to be queen sized, and it's actually at the point where I'm making, yeah, okay, good. I have a stitch marker so that it doesn't fall off the needle or off anything. Like, I don't lose any of the stitches. But yeah, it's going to be queen size. It is 100% turning into a rectangle. So I'm close to 50% done. I have a gajillion magic knot balls sitting waiting to be crocheted into this thing, probably enough to finish this blanket. So I was watching Allie's Little Drops of Wonderful podcast, and she said that they're gonna, she and Cherie from Ollie and Bella are gonna do a crochet/knit along, like a make along for winter blankets, and this might win. This one might win because I'd love to get this to be usable. Actually, this would actually be an incredible project to get off my hook. I have been working on this for literal years. I've actually washed it because it's like gotten dusty because it's that old. Yeah, so like I'll give you an example. I have like, that's actually a magic knot ball. Here's another magic knot ball. I mean, I have like humongous magic knot balls to make this thing. And I'm holding the yarn single. So let's get her done, as they would say. This is living in a bag I made myself back in the day. I had, I dabble in a lot of different crafts, and at one point I was doing some making of quilts, and I had made like some quilt squares, and I never ended up finishing the blanket, but I liked those and I didn't want to waste them. I had also done this embroidery. So I said, well, let me just go through my stash and turn this into a humongous bag for a blanket, and it is perfect. So that's where this is living. And my last work in progress, also a blanket, also crochet. So it's a Battenberg blanket. I was thinking of trying to finish it for an upcoming baby being born, but I didn't even touch it. So yeah, it's just ready to have more of the squares connected. I have a whole bag here full of colorful squares that I've already crocheted that I probably should just, I don't know if you can see, it's full. So I'd love to just join those up with the cream color, see where I'm at before I make any more. And I have plenty of yarn to do that. I'm also in the interim making another magic knot ball because, yeah. Anyhow, let's see. That's it. That's all of my works in progress. It's a very honest look at them. If I, the blanket for the winter time either could win out, but I think I should get at least one of these off of my hook. Yeah, but I think the socks and the mitts are actually going to be a pretty quick finish. They'll be finished before the end of October for sure. I mean, the mitts will be finished this weekend. But I do have lots of knitting plans, and so just for my own sanity, I need to get some of these things off the needles and hooks before I cast another thing on. Anyhow, I hope you continue to enjoy watching the rest of our weekend. I think I wanted a down weekend, and so we do have a haunted site to go to. It is pre-recorded. It'll be at the end of all the videos for the weekend. But I hope you're having some lovely crafting time, and I will see you in just a little bit. So I'm back again because I realized I had one whip that I did not show you last time. So I have a project that's using up some scrap yarn. That's just taking like the little bits that's left over from, all the projects I'm doing. And I'm creating a pillow cover, basically a square. It's really a rectangle right now because I have a little flap here that has buttonholes. And I just need to make a square to be on the other side and join the yarn together. Yeah, so I totally forgot. I was eating my dinner and then I was like, wait a minute. I'm missing something. That's what I was missing. So we're back to socks and we're watching Sarah from Yarn Mugs. Sarah's Vlogtober is super calming. It's really nice, especially when you're starting to get sleepy. Yeah, she just finished her hibernation blanket or throw by Helen Stewart, and congratulations, that is a feat. I know it's a feat. Yeah, it looks great, by the way. Hi, everybody, it's Chrissy, and it is Sunday afternoon. This morning, I literally just did nothing, and it was very nice. I woke up probably around 6:30 and just laid in bed and watched ghost shows on YouTube for hours. I did fall asleep in the midst of that, so it led to some really interesting dreams. Let's just put it that way. So as I was saying, I fell asleep with, while I was watching some ghost hunting shows on YouTube, and it led to some really weird dreams. But that's okay. Gabe is singing happily in the background, he's making himself a cinnamon toast waffle that he's just put into the toaster. He's gonna go through those like in a day or two. Yeah. Anyhow, right now I just did some dishes and I'm waiting for my timer to go off to tell me we got to walk back to the laundromat to switch over the laundry. I did a big load of laundry, so that'll be good to get that done. But there are a lot of people in there, but you could actually get a machine today, which is good. So the plan is to kind of take it easy for the rest of the day. My back is feeling kind of sore ever since the chiropractor basically found that big old knot. And he told me it would be. So this is not a surprise to me. But I think I'm going to drink some water because that'll help with that. And I plan on just kind of relaxing the rest of the day and doing some knitting. I did knit a little bit on my Halloween socks. I'm really hoping this evening to at least get through the color work of the second mitt, which would be great if I could do that. I think I have like 20 more rounds, so it's not impossible. But I'll show you soon the progress I make. building in Greenwich Village has a very storied history. It began as a brothel in the 19th century, run by a French madam for some of the wealthy and prominent men in New York City. It later became Fire Station Number 2. It has since been bought by Anderson Cooper, the famed CNN anchor. It is believed that in this building there is a particular ghost named Schwartz, who was a firefighter. He has been seen in his firefighting gear as well as dressed more casually. It is believed he is the spirit of a firefighter who lived in this building, who committed suicide when he found out about his wife's adultery. Schwartz has also been credited with knocks and bangs, giving people pats on the back for good luck, and pushing a dolly.